Alright y'all, welcome back to a new year and a brand new What's for Dinner. I told you they might come back, and here they are. On this night we had a sausage and pepper casserole. It's actually a keto casserole. Very delicious. Well, it's definitely low carb, but I will show you that video on Friday, so stay tuned. Alright, tonight we are having lasagna. I've got a jar of pasta sauce. The tomato, basil, garlic, great value, is one of my favorite. So I went ahead and dumped that in there. I'm actually going to use this jar for some ranch dressing. Is what it is. We're going to add 1 can, juice and all, petite diced tomatoes. I'm not going to mix the meat in with the sauce. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to heat the sauce up. Then I've got some spaghetti sauce mix. This is a little trick I learned from my girl, Sammy. So we're going to put that right there in that sauce, kick it up a little bit, and we're going to mix it all together. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cook my meat. Tonight I'm going to use the all-natural fresh ground turkey. This is the 90-10. I think it is. Yep, right there. And I'm also going to use some of the sweet Italian sausage. Just the Great Value brand, because it's delicious. And you save money. Win-win. Alright, so let's spray your pan here. Whichever pan you choose to use. Let's spray it here. This is a 9 by 13 by 2 or 3. I'm not sure. It looks like 3 maybe. We're going to spray it really good. Get up in them crevices. If yours has got little ripples like mine, get up in there. Alright, so let's put a little bit of sauce down in the bottom. Just like that. Just keeps your noodles from sticking. A couple big old tablespoons there. Maybe half a cup, quarter of a cup. Just coat the bottom, y'all. That's it. That's all you're going for. Like that. Now, let me get my noodles open. I was not prepared. Used to, when I made lasagna back before I kind of got sick there, I would use my great big pan. I'd use 2 packs of these noodles, but I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to make it just a little bit easier on myself and on my body. So we're going to add 3 noodles down there just like that. And then I'm going to add some of that meat mixture, like so. Sorry. Clouds, they are abundant today. Can you see me better now? Just keep it real here. Just break that up. Ah, it's hot. Okay, we'll just leave it like it is. Holy moly. Just like that. Then we're going to add a little bit of mozzarella cheese that I shredded off camera. Just like that. Add a little more of that sauce. I mean, you know how to make a lasagna. You're just building layers. That's really all it is. Just a little bit of it. You don't want too much in there. Don't want to go crazy. Alright. Oop, kind of plopped it. Alright. Where's my spoon? My kingdom for a spoon. There it is. A little bit of cottage cheese. This is the low fat. Here, I'll show you. Just in case you don't believe me. Low fat. Right there. We're going to add that in. And just kind of spread it around on that sauce a little bit. Yum, yum, yum. That, like that, over to the side, and then we're going to add some more noodles. Kind of press them in there a little bit, like that, and like that, and let's add some more sauce. I mean, you get the idea. You're just building layers the way you want to. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this done real quick. Always want to end with cheese. No matter how you like to layer yours, you want cheese to be that top layer. I did have a little bit of the meat mixture left in the bottom, so I kind of drained it off real good and just kind of sprinkled in with the cheese. It'll be okay. Waste not, want not. So I've got some dried parsley here. I like the way the dried looks when that cheese melts. This is optional, but if you add it, just add however much you like. You can add a tablespoon, a teaspoon, the whole bottle. It's up to you. I don't recommend it, but it's up to you. 350 degrees for about 45 to 50 minutes. Covered is best. Yeah, definitely cover it. So I think this lasagna was one of the best that we've ever had, and I think it had a lot to do with that turkey. So I'll be using turkey from now on. We just served it with a little bit of salad. That's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, so I've got a couple pounds here of chicken breast that I've just cubed up. I did it off camera. I know some of you like it, and some of you it doesn't bother, but I just went ahead and did it off camera. I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of a little bit of that EVOO right there. You know what? I'm going to add 3. Right at 3. 3 tablespoons. And then Santa Claus brought me a present. If I can get the lid off. This Mediterranean spices. It's a grinder. It was in my stocking, so thank you, Santa. I appreciate that. Apparently, he stopped at TJ Maxx for this. I don't know if I can link it, but I will certainly try to do that. But if you've got a TJ Maxx, Home Goods, or whatever those 3 stores are, well, you know what they are. You know, run in there and see if you can see it. They have all this nice different spices and things like that. So if I can't link it, that's where you'll find it. So I'm going to put quite a bit on here. So here we go. Alright, so I'm just going to toss that together with that oil and those spices. I'm going to let it sit for a little while in the fridge. I'm going to cover it because it's a couple hours before supper. And just let that get all happy in there. And then I'm just going to bake it in the oven, 350 degrees, until my biggest piece has an internal temperature of about 165 degrees or higher. I don't like to go any lower. I will go a little higher. I just do not like raw chicken. That's just nasty. Ugh. Alright, so I've got half of a purple onion here. I'm going to make me a little cucumber salad with some, obviously, cucumbers and some Kalamata olives. I don't have any feta. I'm not going all the way to town for feta because that would be really good in it, but I don't have any. So we're just going to make do here and throw this together. So I'm going to petitely dice this onion and the cucumber. Alright, so I've got about 1/3 cup of Kalamata olives, and I'm going to take those, cut them in half, and then just dice them about the same size as the onions and the cucumbers that I've got going in there right now. You can put as many of these in there as you want, or you can actually leave them out if you like. But I'm an olive lover from way back, so they're definitely going in there. Alright, so I've got a few of the julienne cut dried tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes. And I'm just going to take my knife and give them a few chops here and get them nice and small. I don't have any fresh tomatoes, or I would certainly use that. So we're going to roll with what we got. So Bob made his almost world famous broccoli and cheese for me that night. We had the salad, and like I said, just put those bites in there for 350 until your chicken is done. It was absolutely amazing. Now this night we have a lady one town over who makes tamales for us. We picked up some tamales, and then I just paired it with some bean and cheese nachos, and that was dinner for that night. It was easy peasy. And the next day was New Year's Day. We have the same thing every year, and I've shared it with you before. We have ham, we have black eyed peas, collard greens. I make mac and cheese for Mel, and we have light bread biscuits. And this is every year. And from our family to yours, we wish you all a very happy 2023. May God bless you.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and 'tis a